Hello everyone. Yeah, this is a off the wall reading right now for off the wall situation. At the moment, I want to do a yes or no. Should I do celebrity readings or not? I can't find a fucking yes or no. Because is it a question? Should I or not? Maybe I should leave it up to y'all. But anyhow, right? Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the 305 Goddess channel, babies. I appreciate all of your subscribes, your likes, your love in the comment section, your donations, your purchases. Your support. Okay, so yes or no. Should I do celebrity readings? No, flipped out. Cool. I'm good with that. But what we will do today is this DisneyLand reading. I want to see what's going on. I know it had to do with unions, family. Somebody feeling left out in the cold. Oh, Jesus. The bottom of this deck, Jack of Diamonds. Hitting themselves on how bright things could be. Whoa, what the hell does this say? Four of Hearts. So, not accepting what's going on in the situation. Okay, it wasn't no conflict. This must be how they get down. Okay, and they weren't kidding themselves on how they working through it. This was some real anger issues. Someone denied a situation. So they said, okay, it won't be a conflict. They're going to make it one. It was a lot of anger in it. They knew what they were doing. Let me see. I got to go deeper. They didn't want to collaborate together. But they want a solid foundation. And that's hard to do when you don't want to make it work. So it was an opportunity to gain more. Give me a second. Hold on. Give me a second. I want to run deeper because I just felt like, it was just all coincidence set up. It's an opportunity to gain. So, here we are. That's where the conflict comes in at. They were passionate about doing this situation, but now they look back on it and be like, what happened? So, it's like they wanted to show out. It's like somebody took this situation and ran with it. They weren't kidding themselves on how they working through things. It wasn't a collaboration. It was more so this is how they could make things out of what they wanted. They were building. Give me a second. Oh, Jesus. I feel like I'm exposing their ass. I am. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. They have to stay focused. It looks like they were building. How you building that conflict, right? It's like they were told to do it. Someone said do this. They say, all right, it's no conflict. We can make it look like one, though. Really? Give me 1 second, y'all. Y'all see I got to go deeper. That's why I say don't do celebrity reads. Because, boy, I'll be looking like, what the fuck? 10 of Diamonds, right? It was, see, because all I heard on the video was such and such about my daughter, about my son. Like, it was, like, the commentary was so freaking stupid to where it made me look into it. And, like, you hit my mama, but ain't nobody see that part. And she come across the camera, I hit you, but ain't nobody see that part. And then the other part, like, they only had one angle of the fight. Only one person in the whole goddamn Disneyland got the damn same footage. So they only had this 4-minute ass footage. And that kind of concerned me, like, The fuck, bitches, if one person pulled out a camera, trust. It was other people putting out cameras, but they don't have none of that on video. Okay? It's a wish fulfillment. Damn it, it was a setup. Anyhow, high priestess, Jesus. Because they need to go within and understand that, yeah, they made what they made off of it. Like, they doing what they doing to excite us. You know, get everybody riled up. But in hindsight, none of this shit makes sense. They need to go within and understand what humans have for them is not what the universe wants for them. You get it? Like, if somebody come to me and, you know, want to pay me, they let me try to see what this story says. I'm trying to get the last few cards, y'all. This is kind of crazy. Oh, Jesus. I'm going to do a reading on these Atif people, too. Atif or whatever shit called. I don't even understand this. Let me see. Like, they could have got paid way more. That's what I did. Like, they need to focus. But they got everything they was going to get. Let me see. And they in the midst of building, so this was an opportunity to help them. Because when they got back home, they say the fight never happened. Although they got this one, they had this one angle of what a fight is. My black tea. I just got it in a wine glass because I love to drink out my wine glass. Opportunity here. You have to try to figure out why does it keep talking about an opportunity for them to get together. No. Opportunity for them to gain. It's soulmate, twin flame energy, right? Just sitting right here. Oh, God. Here we are. Jack of Spades. They're manifesting something. Cautious. Potential. It's a lot of, it's like, it's potential coming in, okay? But the point is, it's like somebody gave them a little bit of potential. Actors. I think they were damn crisis actors. Not a happy ending. Nothing to celebrate about. Broken situation. It's a broken overall situation. A broken home. Broken universe. Solid foundation. Not having one. Stability. Celebration. Ain't nothing even. I'm like, that's it. And I'm trying to read this to where it's like, it's a broken home. But somebody took the bait. Like, they want this. This is wantable. Okay, I'm going to take the situation, right? I'm going to take the cup for what it is. It's no conflict. Okay? Isn't that amazing? The whole situation, you seen nothing but a beat down. But ain't no motherfucking conflict. Okay. I'm just as surprised as y'all. Like, I don't even get what the damn card is saying a little bit. Because I clearly seen bitches getting beat. But what I did also clearly see is bitches falling down. Like, damn. Just that one hit gonna make them fall down? I guess so. But it's deeper shit happened on my behalf. It's like, if you get knocked out, that's a different story. But shit happens when you get knocked out also. These people got back up. It was just a lot of knocking down. But it's no conflict. And mind you, they not kidding themselves on how they working through things. They know exactly what the fuck going on. But they not going within either. There's no need to because it wasn't a conflict. It's not really a conflict. This not even a collaboration. All of them didn't. It's like they didn't even. It just started and popped off. Maybe. Let me see. Upon, like, a couple people knew. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see 6, 7. About 7 people here. Y'all know I got to get a whole nother spread for this. Because I got to see where I go deeper. Because this is the beginning. This is telling me that somebody agreed to do something, but everybody wasn't down with the collaboration. Okay? Because it was a solid. It seems as it started as a solid foundation, but it ended up not as one. And not in the instance of the only family. It's the how the world perceives it. Like, it turned a whole bunch of shit upside down. So, as the solid foundation was there, that's why they didn't want to collaborate and do it. Some people didn't. That's why I say I see about 7 people here. And some people were on board for it and other people wasn't. That's what I'm looking at. So, as the solid foundation was there, the opportunity was also. So, a lot of them took it. Trying to see who. The King of Diamonds is stating that they will gain a lot from this situation. Now, for the most part, it was a passionate opportunity for them. But on the other hand, they realized they need to look back and see what they was really doing. Because they were supposed to be building, but this is not it. That's just what it's saying. Okay? So, it's like after all that happened, even before the situation really took place, they were supposed to go within and be like, is this really right? But what I see is they more so took it as an opportunity and thought that it would take them somewhere, especially because the cameras was rolling and it was at a popular place. I mean, I just look at it like, you know, as a normal people, you don't have to bring brothers and sisters. I don't give a fuck who it is. Some, especially family, they be like, this don't have to be handled here. You can handle it when you get back to the hotel, you get back home, I don't even know where they was from. But it's like they didn't have to handle it at that spot. Like, that's what you have to ask yourself. Why was the situation handled? What popped off to make that be handled in public? I know y'all gotta keep up with some notes, child. I mean, my instance wanted to tell me it was a publicity stunt. Let me see. Let's flip this. If they deny the cup, say, okay, I don't want that. It's going to be conflict. Do you see this shit? That's why they took it, so it wouldn't be no conflict. Like, let me see. So now, if they deny it, it's going to be conflict. Now they're going to be kidding themselves on how they're working through things, because now people going to be after them. Okay, now they're going to have to go within because they didn't play their parts. If the parts not being played, it's a collaboration. They going to have to collaborate and do something, right? That's why I say half of them wanted to do it. Other ones like, nah, this ain't it. But hey, here we go. Now that they have a collaboration, if they would have worked together and did it, it wouldn't have been a foundation. That's probably why I was so much anger, because half of people wanted to do it, half of people didn't. now we have an opportunity that no longer stands because they didn't take it. They didn't want it. And then they kind of went broke. That's why they gained something from this. As they go broke, ain't nobody passionate about shit because they missed out. And now they going to have to walk away and go find something else anyway to come up on. But nothing building because evidently this is one of their building blocks. And no high priestess. More like they get what they got. It's a solid foundation. They will eventually find one. Get one, build one. Outside of what's going on. Anyhow, kidding themselves on how bright things could be. No longer doing that. Just no conflict. And then not gaining anything out of the experience. And them not having a wish fulfillment. And no longer having a cautious or potential. Right? They had this family had potential to come and do this shit. Okay, but let's keep going. We need one more spread. And no longer kidding themselves on how they manifest things. That's why they kidding themselves on how they manifest things, because you don't have to do this type of shit to be big. Like they want it. I don't know. Anyhow, they not blindfolded, as y'all see. These motherfuckers is not blindfolded to what's going on. Being blindfolded to the fact is having somebody trick you into doing some shit. They not being tricked at all. They know exactly what they're doing. They got options. I think that's why the original statement was no one was arrested. Of course no one was arrested because they claimed they couldn't figure out shit from just the videotapes that they had. So they had to go into deep and more investigation and then go question the people. And then by the time they went to question the people said that they didn't even fight. Okay? None of that even makes sense. So that now the conflict is always coming in. Mind you, what we seen on tape was a conflict, but what the cards are saying that wasn't a conflict. The conflict is constantly coming in. It's behind the scenes. If they don't do this, then they're going to get conflict, and they know it. Okay, so they have plenty of options, and here they are kidding themselves on how much they love. It's like them set a contract up, and they didn't know that the contract was going to be embarrassing themselves, but they're getting a wish fulfillment. This is actors. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. This is some acting ass shit. Here we are. No, nothing nasty happening. They in love with the opportunity to do this. It's like, if y'all believe what happened, that's on y'all. Let me see. I expect the nastiness to come up on either hand because either the universe making it happen. It's no secret that this was an opportunity. They had options in it, although they kidding themselves on how much they can do with the options. 7. They looking at it for what it is. And they passionate about it. They getting on their horse going forward. And they are not blindfolded. That's another not blindfolded coming out. They going King of Diamond. They going after the opportunity. They found a way to make some money, and this is what it is. So you never know who these people are. That's why I had to do a reading on this. I'm honestly sick and tired of these stories coming out. And I almost felt guilty as if I was doing it because they are, a certain caliber of people. Because I'm trying to figure out how the fuck these people having this all-out 5-minute fight in the public, very public arena. This shit ain't out on the streets. Because, I'm guessing if it was out on the streets in the neighborhood, somebody would have called the police. Police would have rushed in. For some reason, they couldn't get police. They got security, but they couldn't get polices. And in California, you would think this shit was over in goddamn Arabia or some damn well. Where they have foreign people that, is no type of law enforcement. Man, these cars flipping now. Okay, here we are. That's because they ain't find no love in this situation. Like, here they were looking for it. It was an opportunity. But they ended up without it. Because that's exactly what it is. Like, you give to it, but this is not really what it is. This is what you previewed, but this is not what it's going to end up to be. It was like they were set up for failure. Let me see. Wow. So, 10 of Hearts, as that world turns, that Wheel of Fortune, plan set in motion. Where they going? So once they had the plan set in motion, y'all remember I just told you some were on. It's like some were on board, some weren't. Here it is, 5 of Spades, possible disappointment, which matches up with this. It's like they went into it for this, but by the time they finished, they ended up all turned around. A difficult opponent. It's like they knew they was going into something difficult, but if they didn't do it, it was going to be even more difficult. Regardless, it's going to be difficult. That's what I'm looking at. So they either do it or don't, but you still got something coming in for you. Conflict. So if you don't have this conflict, it's going to be conflict regardless. So don't go through with this. Wait till you don't go through with this. So you might as well go through with it. That's what I'm reading. Oh, gosh. 8 of Clubs. Repetition, swift movement to create stability. That's basically what it said. This was an opportunity, and a lot of them wanted it. And it was a swift movement. It was a quick situation to go get it. I'm telling you, these people made a damn bag off of this. Whether they made a bag off of... I'm trying to figure out how could they make, unless they shot the video. This is overview of what we can think of beyond the indignant situation. Okay, so somebody said, let's start rolling. Action, unless what I see is someone shooting a video and then them putting it up. Because it's only a 5-minute video, okay? I can make money if I yell action and then I go put it up on my YouTube. And then we know it was a big incident. So by the time you put it up on YouTube, it done got how many views? I don't know. This shit turning crazy to me. But anyhow, it was a swift movement to create stability. Then we had the 8 of Hearts. So we had the 8 of Clubs and then the 8 of Hearts. The Moon, subtle mystery instinct. And there's more behind the situation. It is way more behind this situation than what you think. This shit is running deeper than what you think. Emotional, spiritual, or creative flow. This was not creative. It was creative to the point to make some money and to get people to pay attention. But they have more options after this. I got to keep going. And what the cards are saying, it was nothing wrong with what they did because it was more of a action intent. But if you pay attention, you will see that that's no secret. You got to understand what is actually going on. It's like it was a lot of secrets held within the situation. But they knew what was going on. And they took the passionate opportunity to go forward with it. They were very passionate about this scene. Okay, let's see. If they didn't have any options, they wouldn't be kidding themselves on how much love is there, right? So it's like they, from what I see, since they had so many options, they were setting their own family members up. Who better else to do it with? You can't do it with no strangers and have them agree upon doing this stupid shit. Anyhow, I don't know. I hear in the background but you gotta have some insight to this shit. A bitch come to you and say, let's make this happen. This gotta be way inside. Anyhow, no options. Can't kid themselves on anything because it's just not an opportunity though. They keep talking about this same fucking opportunity. It had to do with soulmates, twin flames. Like, this was a deep connection. It was a deep source connection. Not having this opportunity at trying to figure out, because it's like, this is what made them happy. If you gaining, and like somehow it's like a Hollywood stunt. If you had insight, or you had a hookup to, how do I want to put this? I think y'all get what I'm saying. I'm trying to explain shit. Cause I'm more flabbergasted on how the fuck do they get people to do this type of shit? Who come to who and how do they set this up? Yeah, not having an opportunity, they can't see it for what it is. So if they can't see it for what it is, they're not even gonna go after the passionate situation. They're not even gonna go after the passionate situation. Now they blindfolded because there's nothing to even look at probably. And now they can't gain anything from it. If they're not gaining, here they are, no plan set in motion to do nothing new. Now they don't even have a difficult opponent or possible disappointment because they're not stepping into the fire. Not building anything swiftly. And now no secrets. They don't build up nothing. It's not, they don't even they're not even enough for us to look at. Now they blindfolded. And no conflict. They just having a lot of nastiness going on because they're not participating. There's a lot of secrets though. This is entertainment. And now, but they eventually will find something creative to do. It's emotional and spiritual. Because what's going on, this shit is not. What's up? I gotta do one more spread, y'all. This shit's crazy. One more spread. See what this one has to say. Okay. Oh, this Jack keep wanting to show. They not even kidding themselves on how much love is there. They more so know. It's like it can be talked about at home. That's why by the time they got home, everybody agreed that it never happened. This is a win. Do y'all see this shit? They winning right now. And they working through it and being passionate. This is their job. And they guarded about it because the world think that it was a big fiasco. Is a big goddamn, what they call that? They really work. This is their job. They are working through this, going forward, learning how to stay passionate. What the hell? But that man hit pretty hard. But you can learn how to fight and hit. They probably practice this shit. Give me a 2 seconds real quick. 2 seconds. They guard it, but they not. I think they guard it to the world. They had they guard up to the world because can't nobody figure or find out. Like, to the world, it was an incident that a family got into, but they not really guarded because they know what they got into. They're not giving no love or no light to the situation. They busy winning and staying focused, moving on to the next thing, look like. And there's a lot of heartbreak there because they probably can't believe they doing this. Isn't that like, these people don't have a heart. They can't. Because if you put this on display as if So is the heartbreak sitting right there? They just got to learn how to work through this. That's why they looking back saying, is this something that I should have done? But again, it's a big joke. It's a big joke, and it's more so they got more coming. And they need to go within and figure out why are they the ones playing this part. Wow. They winning. But this, it's like winning in the wrong way. They have to win because it's a setup. But is this how you want to win? They need to get some genuine love. Get on the horse and go after some realness. Move away from this storm. Six of Swords. Stick them knives in the ground and move away. But they don't have no love for each other. So it's like, you know, family. That's why it's so believable, because family could have a brawl. Family, they have family brawls all the time. Family cannot get along all the time, right? That's why, to me, A, so believable. And B, if half of them don't get along, right, that would make it even better. It seems like at the time they probably was going through some shit, but I'm trying to read to where it's because the first card came out was somebody accepting the situation for what it is. Somebody said, okay, yeah, I'm going to take this cup. Ain't no conflict. Just take the cup. I'm going to take it. It won't be no conflict, and I understand. I'm not kidding myself on how I'm working through things, because I understand what's promised to me. Here we are. Three of Swords. Came out again. And it's reversed. Moving beyond sorrow. Which they're not, right? Understanding one's own feelings. I told you, it goes back to everybody was not on board for this to happen. Some people say, let's make this shit happen. Others was like, It's like, okay, even if it wasn't a setup, even if it wasn't a publicity stunt, somebody knew that they was going to that park and shit was finna pop off. Somebody knew that, okay? Jack of Diamonds. Boy, these jacks is here. They all in the mess. Fascination, wonder, scholarship. I'm telling you. Somebody was fascinated at the situation. That's why it's a win. Okay? Wonder. The other was, it's like some people knew by the time somebody told somebody, okay, this is finna go down, that them people was like, oh, I wonder how shit gonna be out. I wonder how, this gonna play out. What's the worst that can happen? And then it's a scholarship though, which ties in and somebody saying, okay, y'all do this, this, and that. You gonna get this, this, and that. You gonna upgrade to this. You move up in rank. Jesus. And all of them is sticking a knife in it and moving along. What normal people do, if you fight with your family, you're not going to be fighting forever. So, okay, I forgive you and let's move on along. That's what sounds like this could be. That's why I say some people were on board and some people weren't. Because regardless, you can turn this around and say the family winning because of the incident that happened. They didn't know it was going to go this viral. But the first set of cards came out, told me that somebody accepted the fact because they didn't want a conflict. They accepted to do this. Let me see. So, the way I can read these cards before I conclude this last spread, it's two ways I can read this. The first way, what I see is they accepted to go along with the situation. Okay? Now, whether the situation was saying, okay, I don't want to go to Disneyland, but I'm going to go. Okay? I don't want to go for some reason, but we just going to go as a happily family. Okay? So, remember who it was. It was Grandma, Mama, son, daughter, girlfriend, and boyfriend. Okay? That's what it was. It was a family affair. Like, all of them was family. The thing what doesn't shock you is like, okay, all them family wasn't no outsiders. Fine. The thing is, they were supposed to be building. And it was an opportunity to get things together, but everybody wasn't on board with the collaboration. Everybody didn't want the collaboration. But what happened was they made money off of this situation. Okay? But it still turned out. Everything turned out to be, which makes sense, you know what I'm saying? You make your money, but you still make yourself look like a fool. That's kind of like what it was. Just know it had a lot. Let me see. Just know it had a lot to do with money. Just know it had a lot to do with money. Okay, it has so much to do with motherfucking money. I'm telling you, I see to where someone presented them with an opportunity. Somewhere it was an opportunity presented, okay? Anyhow, kidding themselves on how much they love it would had them not work through it. So they couldn't think in their head. That's why they knew what they was doing. And they said, okay, fuck it, let's go do it. But if they couldn't figure out what they was doing, they would have been like, no, I don't want to do it. It's nothing I really want to work through. Ain't no, like, I don't even want to give no love to it. And now they understand people's, you know, the other people's feelings moving beyond that sorrow, but they not, because they went right back into it. I got to do one more spread. I wanted to do 4, and this will be the last one. Let me see what this conclusion spread have to tell us. I want to conclude it so we can move on. Because this is a long, dried out story. These people winning. You'll think they had a loss after this, but they didn't. It's a joke. Conclusion. Second joker came out, right? And it's a small joke, because who is going to hurt? It ain't hurting me. It ain't hurting you. It may be hurting the image. Here we are. And they fighting hard for this shit. They working, fighting hard. I told you they work. Them are some damn workers. Them damn people work doing something. I'm gonna try to conclude this story. Maybe they work for the people who told them to make this seem believable. Here they are blindfolded in the motherfucker fighting hard. And that's where the blindfold come in at, which is the oxymoron with me telling them, yeah, you can start something like this, but once you finish it, that's what been coming up the whole time. The Ace of Hearts when it came up, upright, and then vice versa. The 4 Club when it came upright, then vice versa. It's a lot of oxymorons because, yeah, you can do this, but in the end of the day, this is really how it's going to come out. But you know that. But you still go into it because it's the actual intent and the instant gratification. So, upon this small joke that everybody know about, everybody, here we are. They working passionately through it, trying to keep up and balancing this whole situation. And they headed to their 10 of diamond. I told you they had a lot of to do with money. A lot. But the fight wasn't over money. The fight sounded like it had to do with what was going on at that situation. They didn't bring up shit that Like, the reason he hit her is because at the time, she just hit her. And he didn't even know she hit her. That's what she said. And now it's like denying a cup. They gonna stay on their focus and deny certain situation and get a heartbreak. It's like denying what's real. You can make up whatever you want to, but if you deny the reality, you're gonna end up with a heartbreak and feeling left out in the cold. And that's the joke. There go the second joker. You got a small one, which it don't matter to me because you making yourself look like a fool. But as you make yourself look like a motherfucking fool, which really don't matter either, you got more coming. You got more coming to you than you think. Like, them people is hurting themselves more than they know. And this has to do with a concrete amount of, it's like pour it on slab on top of slab on top of slab. You got to have a storyline, a build up. Because if y'all notice, y'all don't even understand why the people was fighting. The people never had interview on what even went down, why they even got into it. The only thing y'all heard is they said they wasn't having a fight. And see how this conflict is still coming in? But did y'all notice all the way at the beginning, the cards had told you it's not even a real conflict. This is not a conflict. It looked like one, don't it? With all that damn fighting. But in reality, that shit wasn't real. This is not a conflict. If anything, I would have expected it to come up like this. But this is on the outside. They're telling you if you don't do this, this is what's going to happen. A real conflict going to come. Kill all y'all ass. Anyhow, kidding themselves on how they working through things. Looking for love. And kidding themselves on how bright things could be. It's like they did this, went through with this, got paid $1,000 when they could have actually, when it had something nice, do something nice, and could have made way more money. But now they already subject to some type of vision. Like, people look at them as, like, who gonna give to what just happened? The next thing I see, quote, unquote. So y'all can comment down in the section just to see this happen 6 months later, so you're like, whatever. Quote unquote. These the type of motherfuckers that'll go on Dr. Phil some goddamn where a year later. What happened to the family from DisneyLand? I'm telling you. This shit is crazy. Only because this is the entertainment that they give us. This is entertainment. Anything they show you on TV, on the news, that shit is entertainment. Anyhow, 9 of Pentacles. Being single and independent. And decisions that you make. They need to, what I'm reading is they need to leave that production company alone. Like, it's saying they need to be single in the decisions that they make. They are relying on these people that keep wanting, if somebody want to bring them conflict, but they need to be more single-handedly from them. So it's like a bitch keep threatening me. And the only reason I want them to stop threatening me, which what they want, they won't. But the only reason you go along with it is because you think they gonna stop threatening you. Oh God. 7 of Swords. Remember, and this is another oxymoron. Last time I showed you the 7 of Spades and it was reversed, as if nothing nasty is happening. Ain't nothing wrong. It's a lot of karma got to deal with this. I guarantee you. These people is gonna see that karma, but it's a lot of nastiness happening in the conclusion of this situation. It's a joke here. It's both jokers. It's the little joker and the big joker. The little joker is stating that they know all about this. It is up front. They see everything they need to see. Okay, they see everything they need to see. The big joker is indicating they don't even know what's coming for them. And that's the one that's upside down. This shit gonna be so bad in the like the aftermath. Yeah, you got paid $1,000 up front. but it was so bad in acting. You did your job so bad, which is you should have never did that job. You could have went and took another job or some shit like that. But you did so bad that you ain't gonna be able to gain shit else from it, because that you just took the $1,000 and ran. You should have been trying to think about the $1 million check. Well, how can I get a bigger check? What can I do to get a bigger check? Anyhow, this 4 hard keep coming up. Them taking the situation and running with it. You see what you like and you gonna take it. 4 hearts, hesitation to try something new. Fear of repeating past mistakes. They're not. They will do this shit over and over and over and over. And they're not hesitant to try the next new thing. What's next? That's basically what I see right there. That's what came out. So at the bottom of the deck, it's coming up again. 9 of diamonds. 9 of diamonds. If this vice versa too, I know something. And they not. Both on, oh yeah, they are vice versa. This one upright, this one reverse. It's a total oxymoron. The Hermit, sacrifice without regret. Self-care. I told you in the beginning, a lot of them regretted doing this because they looking back like, what the hell did I really gain from this? I went in trying to gain everything, but what did I really gain? Shit. You sacrificed with regret. Oh, Jesus. So, yeah, they ready to do something new. The same stupid shit. Anyhow, let's flip this and get some angel cards. See what that really say. If they didn't understand this joke, it's like they'll be free and clear. Probably didn't step into it because they really can't see it. But now they're not passionate enough to work through this, go forward. They're not balancing it. They don't get any 10 of diamonds in this situation, okay? Because it's like with the karma that they built up, they have to even go through this to gain even a little bit. But without even going through this, they don't gain nothing. And then they deny the situation for what it is. So as they deny the situation for what it is, ain't no heartbreak. They didn't even step into it. They're not even leaving themselves out in the cold. They just see the joke up front. They know exactly what's going on. Big one too. So they don't even have to kid themselves on how they work through it. They don't even want the love. They're not even looking for love in that place. They don't care shit about it. And so I'm not even going to kid myself on how bright things could be. And now it's no nasty stuff happening because they didn't even get into it. Now they hesitate to try something new and move themselves from the past. Fear of repeating past mistakes. Like I said, they have to watch their back because it's more like if they don't do this, it's still going to be conflict coming in. So not fighting hard for this. They won't be blindfolded at all. It's like they had an easy streak. No conflict. They didn't even bother the people. But they no longer being single and independent in the decisions that they're doing. They more so sacrificing with regret. I mean, without regret. Because they don't have to do what somebody else told them to do. And they have that self-care. Let me see what these cards have to say. Yeah, so somebody watching them heavy. That's how they got one angle of the situation. But that's how a lot of the news go on. It's like a lot of that. That's how I report it. And I'm telling y'all, and this all y'all have to think about. It comes from different perspectives and different parts of the world. Trust me. If you go to, we call it a jam, okay? A jam, which is like a block party, okay? If something was, and this is what Disneyland was, is a Disneyland is a piece of land, piece of property that's huge, and it's a lot of people, different people there. And instead of music, which they do have some in the background, is an amusement park which has rides. Okay, so you don't just have music, food, and stand around dancing. You actually can go walk and ride and still listen to some music, classical, and then see different people. It's not much of meeting. You may meet a couple nice people there. I don't know how much of it you'll be doing, but the point is, there's so many different people there that you have different options and avenues. So like I say, get back to the block party, which is totally different. Block party, amusement park. Put them in different categories because that's what it is. But the comparison part is what I'm talking about is bunch of people being here, bunch of people being here. At a block party, if that would have rained out, it's different angles. They would have got different camera angles. They would have, at least 5 different people would have caught this on camera, okay? Even if 5 different people caught this on camera that happened at the park. Oh my God. This is what came out. I just noticed that the Ace of Hearts is what came out. I was looking at this on the board trying to find out. That emotional, spiritual flow, creative flow. They don't have one. And at the end of the day, they can still gain one. But you got to flip this situation over. It's a lot of nastiness that will be happening. But you got to start over somewhere. That's what we're saying. Okay, let me see. With the situation that went on at the park and the difference between a block party and a park is, like I said, you can get different angles. I guarantee you, different people would have put out their camera, okay? And the thing with the amusement park, we only get to have one view. And I looked up for it, but the thing is, that's what I'm saying, why are they feeding us this same 5 minutes? I expect to see 5 minutes here, 10 minutes here, 7 minutes here. It's possible for everybody to bring out their camera at the same time. But it's also possible for somebody to have, a couple minutes beforehand. What happened beforehand. What happened after. Hidden agenda. I'm going to stop there because that sounds way more appropriate. It's more of a hidden agenda that people can't see. I seen it up front because none of it made sense to me. I'm like, why I can't find another view of this damn situation? Don't keep showing me the same 5 minutes, America. Okay? Hidden agenda, damn it. I shuffled them cards pretty damn good and it came in. And remember I told y'all the conflict keep coming in too? Because there's more to go. Don't be surprised you see these people a year later on Dr. Phil some damn well talking about something. Y'all remember the DisneyLand conflict that came up? Meet them now. Now let's get down to the bottom of it. What even happened? How did this all come along? Illness. It's a big illness that you think you can gain out of conflict. And that's what they did. I told you there's a lot of money they want to gain out of this. Air sign, think about this. It's all in the head. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Affair. You would think brother and sister was fighting over what type of affair. Because it started with the brother and sister. And the only reason the husband and the girlfriend got into it because the brother and sister was fighting. So the brother girlfriend came up and then the sister boyfriend came up. Like, the whole fight had to do with what happened right there. This shit ain't had, even if it did happen to do with something that happened at home, nobody got that view. Nobody got them arguing about that. So, start over, right? Money. I told you I had a lot of money, not abundance. Is abundance in this bitch? Not yet. Money. It had to do with a lot of money. So, you mean to tell me brothers and sisters was fighting over who didn't pay to get in the park? I had to pay for you to get in the park. Y'all knew that before y'all got to the park. Water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This shit it run deep. But on the surface is no secret. Use your intuition. Spiritual awakening. Everybody got a spiritual awakening with this because you make it seem like it's a certain caliber of people that did this, but the intent was in actuality to show something different. Them people wanted to make some money from this. I think they check got cut short. I'm gonna be honest, because that's why they happen to look back. What the cards tell me is they happen to look back at what happened. They were passionate about it, but now they have to look back and see, well, damn, what really took place. They was all gung-ho to go in head first. Let's do this, but they gonna have to look back at this stupid shit one day. Wow, okay. So, I love you, babies. I don't even know what the hell I just read. I'm gonna be honest. But what I see for them is somebody threatening them with conflict. Y'all, you would think the conflict was what happened. That was conflict. Nah, the card said that wasn't even no conflict. The conflict is gonna come in. They if anything, they were threatened with conflict. Whew, I love you, babies. I don't even know what to say. I love you. Thank you guys for tuning in to the 305 Goddess channel. I see you when I see you.